What's up, guys? Brian Wilson here at Força Martial Arts. Going to do another vlog for you over backing up in fighting, right? I think it's an important topic to discuss because I feel like I've always heard some phrases and some, I guess you could say maybe stereotypes about backing up. And, you know, on the judges' scorecards, if you were backing up in a boxing contest, kickboxing contest, MMA contest, you might be perceived by the judges as losing. But oftentimes, one of my major issues with combat sports is the judging, right? A lot of times, I've seen somebody back up a lot the entire fight and still win for this reason or that reason. But one thing I've always kind of heard training is don't back up, don't back up, don't back up. And sometimes you have to, right? Sometimes you have to mirror someone's distance. If they move forward, you have to move back. That is one scenario, right? Another thing we do, and I don't really have any videos on this, I kind of do in the jab playlist if you want to go check that out, but we are going to film some videos over the swing step. So a lot of times, if I'm not mirroring you when you come forward, I swing back into southpaw and get on the outside of you. Like if we're both orthodox stances, so I'll switch to a southpaw stance by swinging my front leg back, right? So really, the point is if you have a strategy, it makes it a lot more plausible to do things like back up. Right? You got to have a reason for everything in fighting. I think the more logic you can put behind it, the better that you will become. It's like a platform for development, and it will help you succeed. So, if you hear "don't back up," that's because somebody wants the best for you. And I'm not saying that like there's the don't back up thing is completely wrong. People say it, I think, for the right reasons, but if there's a strategy behind backing up, do it. There's a strategy behind switching stances. That's another vlog we did. Do it, right? Maybe you're switching stances to back up and get an angle. That's the swing step that I'm referencing, right? So these are all things that makes sense because we're doing it for strategic reasons. One combo I really love: jab, step back. As they come forward, then I cross hook, cross, and I'll usually step off the line with that lead hook, right? So, but there's a strategy there at work for me to employ, right? I am backing up for this reason: ring control, to get an angle, to throw a punch. So swing step punch is you swing back, and as you land that southpaw base, you throw a punch, right? You might be doing it because you're orthodox and they circle a different way, like into your power hand. You might back up a little bit diagonally to cut them off. I mean, there's so many strategies, and I'm not trying to highlight them all. It's not a technique video, but just more a video to raise awareness about there's going to be times when you do back up, and we can't have a closed mind when it comes to our training, right? If you don't train strategies to back up, you will back up in a fight, and that will be the fight that when you're backing up, you might be perceived as losing. And I'm going to say that I do perceive the person as losing if they're backing up for no reason. So that's my challenge: to come up with a strategy to back up and to help propagate your game. We'll do some videos over that soon. Again, we call it the swing step, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks, guys.